Estamos aqui para mais um podcast no seguimento do anterior e vamos dar seguimento, ou continuidade, melhor dizendo, ao tema de Erasmus, como foi o episódio anterior, e connosco hoje uma aluna que está em Erasmus na STG este semestre. Dorota, you can introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Dorota. I'm from Slovakia. I'm 21 years old, and I'm doing Erasmus in Vienna in IPVC, and I study art in ESE, School of Education.
So it's sort of design, right?
I study art, actually.
Oh, so you're not in ESTG, you are in education. Okay.
Yep.
I didn't know. I thought you were in STG.
No,
Okay,
no.
so starting with our questions or curiosities, what's your opinion on Vienna in general, the city, and university itself that you go?
Yeah, so far it was great. First, I was really unsure whether it would be the good university and good city to go for Erasmus, because there weren't many information about Vienna. And there weren't many information about IPVC itself, but I'm really happy that I came here because it was just love on the first sight. The first day I came here. Yeah, even though that not many people speak English in the school, sometimes it's a little problem, but the people are really nice. Yeah, but the teachers are really nice, even if they don't have the best English. So I'm really happy here so far.
About the thing that there is not a lot of information about IPVC. That's why we're doing what we're doing, so next students can know, and the students that are from Portugal can know how you see Vienna itself. And about the English, sorry, that's all I have to say. And since you are in the education university, I don't really have an opinion to give you because I am from the technology and management one. So it's really good to hear a different opinion. And what about like expectation versus reality when you came?
So I expected Vienna to be a little bit more lively, maybe dynamic. But actually, I'm really happy that it is what it is. It's more of a calm city. But I think it's a nice contrast. I study in Prague, so it's a pretty big city, and the life there is really dynamic, also sometimes chaotic. So I think it's a nice way to like relax, but also have the party Erasmus life, because I'm living in dorms. So I think that was a really good choice. And also the Erasmus community is very great here. And like already after 1 or 2 weeks, we felt like kind of a family, you know. Now I'm supposed to leave after nearly 2 months just to go home for a week. And I know that I will really miss it. So I already consider this place. Right? Yeah, I already consider this place a home and these people second family.
Oh, thank you. That's really nice. And what about equivalencies? Did you had it all? Some problems with it?
Not really. Like, do you mean at school?
Yeah, like the subjects. They were equal between universities, or you couldn't like you had to leave a subject behind because there wasn't an equivalence here or something like that.
Actually, it's really great with my school because I'm choosing my own timetable, and I had some electives which were still free for me to take. So the classes which were in equivalence in my normal school, they were just like electives in, you know, like they found the equivalent there basically.
Oh, okay.
But mostly it's all fine, and I think all of my credits will be accepted without any problem.
Okay, that's really good to hear because I heard stories from another students that didn't have the same luck. That's why I asked about it. And what about the Erasmus itself? Do you recommend it? Do you regret it? What about
not at all.
What about like the money part? Because I know that a lot of the thing is financed, but there's a lot of students that complain about it. How is that?
Maybe depends on the university you're studying in, like home university. For example, I got over 2,000 euros for this whole Erasmus, which is basically half a year approximately. And I think the finances are fine so far. I already spent like half of it, but if you already have some money pre-saved before going to Erasmus, or if your parents are sending you any pocket money, then I think you should be fine. Portugal is not so expensive. Actually, the dorm is pretty cheap. And also, as it's not Porto, but it's Viana, the prices are like totally fine. One thing that I was really surprised about was like the coffee here is very, very cheap. It's like 70 cents. And I know that as I live in Prague, the coffee there starts from 2 euros up.
Oh wow. For you, this is like paradise when it comes to coffee.
Yeah, coffee paradise for me.
That's great. We also have a question because we met a lot another Erasmus students, and something that we noticed is you guys always know the best places in the city because you explore a lot more than us. Even us locals, I would say, we don't know like the best restaurants or the best places to visit sometimes, and you guys always know the best things even though you're not from there. What's your thoughts about it?
Regarding restaurants, we like to share the dinners in dorms, so we don't go to restaurants that much. It's more like after hangover, you go to McDonald's. That's kind of a tradition. But yeah, we also sometimes explore. We tried a few restaurants like with the traditional foods like francesinha. Then I often go to get like a coffee and pastel de nata. That's a
Do you have a favorite?
Top yeah, it's totally a favorite. The pastel de nata. Or like bacalao, you know. But yeah, we're trying to like save more money for the partying and traveling. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and also surfing. This is like one of the best things about Vienna too. And all of the Erasmus people go surfing, and we always like figure out the time that everyone can go, and we just walk there, even though it's like 1 hour from the dorms. But we always spend like the whole day in Cabedelo. That's the beach for the people that don't know it yet. Yes, and we completely love it. I still remember my first lesson of surfing, and it's like a euphoria every time you go there.
I can think about it. Cabedelo is really pretty, so I can imagine that you guys like it a lot. Yeah. So we're going pretty quick. The last thing that I would like to, let's say, not ask you, but I would like your thoughts about it, is for you to complete this sentence. When I think of Erasmus, I think of
the best time of my life, actually.
That's great. Yes, I'm happy that you think like that.
Yeah, I know that there is like this Erasmus coordinator of IPVC. So before coming to Erasmus, we got the email from the Erasmus coordinator of IPVC, and it ended with the words like, get ready for the best time of your life. And as I was coming here without any expectations, I was like, okay, we'll see. I'm not skeptical, but just open what will happen. And then I came here, and it's like a dream, you know.
It's really and what great. About actually, now that I thought about it, guide friends, because I am one, and I would like your opinion on it, because I know that in Vienna especially, we are a pretty good number compared to other universities. If they helped you, what's the situation?
Yeah, actually, the first day I came here, my guide friend, which is Fabio, he came to pick me up. He was really helpful. He told me like anytime I need something. He's really helpful. They also organized some events for us, which were really fun. He took us to some places around. He made us try some traditional foods, tapas, and traditional drinks. And he's also like often coming to the dorms. So we pretty much spend a lot of time together. And yeah, I love my guide friend.
I'm happy to hear that. I hope that we are helpful some way because we're here for that.
Yeah, definitely, yes.
And thank you so much for doing this podcast with us. And I think that a lot of students that hear this will appreciate your opinion and to know what to look for, since there's not a lot of information. And yeah, I hope you keep up with a good semester and you have a good studying life in Portugal.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.